Howdy y'all, Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and welcome to our 178th episode of Hermitcraft Spectacular, home of whatever these things are. They're terracotta warriors. Spoiler alert, I moved my beacon off camera over back there. It'll punch the sky until it strikes a star, eventually. You know, all light that radiates outward will eventually hit something. But, you know, I try to, take a while when I radiate. You gotta have a good half-life. So, in other news, new Patreon backer who finally sent me his color request, Dual Phoenix. So thank you, Dual Phoenix, for light blue and red support of Joe Hills. Anyone who donates at a certain level on Patreon can get their own little terracotta warrior here. Just go ahead and check out patreon.com/JoeHills for the current rules and restrictions. As if you're watching this in the deep future, might be totally different than they are today. And I don't want to mislead you by saying, like, it's this much. But anyway, all support for the channel is deeply appreciated. My wife is in grad school, and whatever I can do to bring additional money home is always good. Especially because this studio does cost hundreds of dollars a month, which is not the cheapest hobby. But, like, it's kind of one of those things where if I don't invest in it now, it is kind of like grad school for what I'm doing. Like, if I don't put some time and money into growing my channel and stuff, I've proven that, there is some demand for it. You guys are watching it, and I thank you, and I appreciate it. But, like, sooner or later, you gotta spend some money and some time. So, we are doing that. But everything that you guys do to help defray those costs, really, really great. So, thank you to Dual Phoenix for that wonderful contribution. And welcome to all, or welcome, well, you are welcome, but also thank you to all my Patreons in general. So, let's go ahead and ender pearl up here, because I'm thinking that maybe this is higher on this side than it is on over here. Am I going to have to dig out a lot of this earth, too? Is kind of my question. Like, how much higher up is this ground? Oh, yeah, this is kind of a lot higher up. Okay, so that might be a thing. Okay, well, so I figure what I'll probably do is have the actual, what do you call it, pit for the terracotta warriors go back about this far. So let's go ahead and clear this out some. Whoa, and it's going to have to go way further down. So if we started this pit here, we have to go way down in the process. That is good to know.
Who's the guy who can conquer death? That's Joe Hills. He plays for Nashville when he plays Minecraft. That's Joe Hills. That's Joe Hills.
I think structurally speaking, it's a lot simpler to start at the top of these, mountains when you've got your haste and to work your way down. But from an enjoyment standpoint, I personally enjoy, like, chewing upward through them a lot more. Like, it feels more engaging, I guess, and less methodical. And although there should be a method to all madness, there is kind of some gladness, I find, in just the aspirational element of achieving something, like a climbing upward to dig this out, rather than, like, grinding something down from the top doesn't feel as fun as climbing something to me, because one of them involves putting something else down and the other involves bringing myself up. And maybe there's something there. I don't know. Let's go ahead and... Wow, we've already emptied or filled one shulker box with our inventory full of random stones. We don't want to crawl the server. Oh, although no one else is on, so it's okay if we do cause a little bit of server lag. But I would like to be considerate of other people in general, So let's go ahead and just keep on hewing. Whoa, gravity. I guess it's not really gravity on Minecraft, because it doesn't follow, like, the core physics of, like, our gravity system. Maybe it's just gravility. The gravility of the situation pushes it downward. I don't know. There's something there. I'll come back to that joke. originally when I started filming this episode, I thought it was going to all occur and be published before the Season 5 announcement came out. So in light of that, I figure I should just kind of give you guys a quick background on what I'm going to do with this area. I'm hoping to finish it up, but some folks have asked me, like, Joe, is that feasible? Can you really finish this entire area before the end of the season? And the answer is, I'm going to try. I don't know. I'll try a lot of things. Can't even fly. But I believe I can fly. And I believe I can touch the sky. Though I dream about it every night and day. You know, I'll spread my elytra wings and fly away. But anyway, what I really need to do is also not only continue with the plans I've already had, but establish new plans to figure out what kind of patron area I want to set up on the new server. I'm thinking of reintroducing my redstone lab from back in Hermitcraft Season 1. You know, this 5-year anniversary is making me nostalgic. I had a really cool redstone lab in Season 1 that I built, and I did a lot of fun redstone videos. And I want to get back to doing goofy redstone stuff. I'm never going to design stuff that's as proficient as the, like, hardcore redstoner guys do, but I could probably figure out something funny here and there. And I'm kind of tempted to do the, what do you call them? Safety dummy type things for my patrons with, like, their names on them in the redstone lab. But I'm not sure, that might be too borderline insulting to say, hey, thanks for helping me be creative, I'm gonna call you a dummy. That's probably not the wisest thing. So, anyway, I'm gonna have to think of something a little bit better than that. But yeah, this has definitely come a long way since we started. Look at this. All hewn through and hewn through. Gotta do something with that cave, though. Anyway, it's, my throat's actually been bothering me. I was hoping to record more this episode, but with a new season coming up, I gotta rest my voice and make sure that I can close out this season right. So, anyway, until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.